Alright, this is going to be the Shemp video, and the fact that it's Shemp actually needs to be mentioned because there is actually an alternate Peacekeepers route that you can do, um, where you wouldn't be going into Shemp here. Um, it cuts out a jump in the home world actually after Shemp, so it will be at the start of the next video. But I'll include a um, a video in the description of the alternate Peacekeepers route. If you want to cut out that jump. It is actually not a huge time saver. The alternate route, I think, only loses like less than 5 seconds. So, but we're gonna go over this route. Um, so coming out of Clifftown, first things first, you want to hold left and kind of like spin. Spyro moves according to where the camera is. So like even though you're moving, Spyro 2 is right. Obviously, you're holding left here and kind of like spin the analog around, like on the top half here to get this in a charging jump so that you get this green coming out. You want that green, it's worth it. Okay, this is a very short homeworld section, but there's actually quite a lot to mention between the reroute and these enemies here. So these enemies are very RNG for where they're going to be, and there's a lot to mention with them. First of all, let me point out that two of them have red hats. See the two with red hats and the one with the blue hat? Yeah? Okay. This blue hat guy is your main target. You want to get this blue hat guy. He has a blue gem, okay? Now, this red hat guy in the back also actually has a blue gem, but we can actually get him later on this route. Um, so you don't need to focus this like these guys will be varied, but you'll kind of get the sense that this guy is generally farther back and generally farther to the left. Um, if you can get all three for free, then yeah, go ahead and you save a little bit of time not having to back or go out of your way later. But it's very minimal the amount that you usually have to go out of your way for this guy later. So this guy is kind of like if he's in a good spot where you can also kind of not go out of your way too much to get him on the way to the blue guy. Go for him. If not, sometimes he's like over here, the blue guy's like over here. Just ignore him. Just drop that 2 gem. Yeah, here you kind of see they're in a good line for me to just take right through there. So I get the 2 and the 5. Through all three of those. And get in right away. Don't worry about as long as you charge through them and go right into the portal, those gems are in Spyro 1, like they're gonna like count. Um in other Spyro games, it's the portal load is more instantaneous and freezes everything. And in this game, the gems do have some time to home while Spyro's going into the portal, so you can get right in there as soon as you break those chests. So I do Shemp in a little bit of a unique way. I think I'll actually also probably include some more alternate videos down below for things to watch because I do Shemp in a bit of a unique way in some spots. Um, anyway, as you land, you want to just stop, jump charge through here, then back. Okay, so here, these mamas are going to be like throwing these guys at you. They're going to charge you. So here's what you want to do. You want to charge through this first guy while getting a flame off on the mama. And then here, you want to land somewhere in the middle of these to pick up both of these. If you land too far this way and drop the green, it's not a huge deal. I definitely do that sometimes, but generally you want to land in the middle so you can get both. You even saw me favor towards the green a bit there to make sure I got it. Jump up here, and then you're gonna flame charge. And that 5 that you left from the mama earlier is right there. And if you did all this quick, this guy will be chargeable, okay? If you do this slower, this guy will like die and like his gem, or this guy will like, I think he dies over here and his gem like drops on the ground over here. So if you're slower, you can still get this gem, but you won't have to charge through him, but his gem will be like over here. Through there. Charge. And what I do here is, as soon as I charge that guy, get the flame out on the mama, then charge into this guy. and back across. Charge through that guy. Know that that guy's gonna get kicked at you through that little passageway. Get the flame out on the mama around the corner. Charge while that gem's popping up. There's a lot. This is a pretty movement intensive level, but it's a very fun one once you get it down, for sure. So I'll mention these guys as well. You're gonna want to get all three of them, charge through all three of them, but you have to be careful if you're slow or like make a mistake on that last mama, because when you're back near that last mama, this mama does start activating already to like start throwing these guys at you. So here, since we did everything correctly, we can just charge through here. Fine. But if you're slow and she like hits the metal guys earlier, then she's gonna have her hands free to slap you basically when you try to get by her. So you're gonna need to flame her if you're slow. You see, she was kind of busy slapping that guy still, so I could just go through there. If you're like just a little slow, you can kind of like take an outside line on this guy and hit him from the outside, and her slap won't be able to reach you out there. If you're very slow though, you probably just want to like, hit the flame on her and move on. I think she's only like a 2 gem, so you don't have to worry about like getting her actual gem or anything. You just want to flame her so that she can't impede your progress. Here. Okay, so I'm gonna go for like the easy version of this mama. I'll include an alternate video of you can basically like kind of like flame swipe this mama off to the side, because you'll see like I just try to get the flame out as early as possible. You see I'm already flaming from back here because you can't flame charge these enemies. I'm already getting the flame out here so that there's more time for the gem to drop. And you see how I kind of have to go to the outside and wait for a second for the gem to drop, right? Makes sense? So what you can do is actually like run up to the mama here and kind of like swipe a flame, and it pushes the mama off to the side but keeps the gem right here, and then you can like jump charge back around and grab the gem. I'll include a video of that strat. I know at least Composer does that. I believe Oddcar does that also, but I'll find a good video for that. Through here. I've actually never seen this timed. I kind of just jump charge into the whirlwind here, and you've seen me mention before that you don't really want to like go into whirlwinds like this, but it seems like it just it saves a decent amount of movement, because you see all that like you're kind of like awkwardly moving away from the whirlwind. So I'm not actually 100% sure what's faster here, but I'd jump charge in here. You'll see most people kind of like take this on the ground further, like through here, and then, jump into a whirlwind like you normally would. So whatever's comfortable with you, I guess. At the top of here, you want to like walk for maybe like a frame. I see a lot of people like walk a long time to like, and you want to just turn a little bit to the right. So you're kind of like taking a line through these gems. You'll see me just like briefly, very briefly, like, see, I'm not charging, I'm charging. See, like literally just basically land and charge. Just if you try to charge through the whole thing, you will miss either a green or a blue. But that's kind of how to get all 4 there. It's just a slight right turn and literally just like land and charge. Charge down, glide buffer, charge down, grab the reds. Through here, we want to get the chest first. Now, I saw somebody actually ask why we get the chest first here, because this is the end of this is where we're going to exit the level. Why because we want to touch the dragon over on this side. Like, they're asking why you don't just touch the dragon on this side and then get the chest afterwards. It's because when you're exiting a level, like ending a level on a gem, you need to wait for the gem to actually touch Spyro. Like sparks will like pick it up, or like if I'm charging or flame charging the chest, you have to wait for it to home in and then touch Spyro, and then you can exit, and that takes time. So in this case, it's faster to charge through this chest and kind of roll around the back. Yep. And we're just gonna exit, and that's gonna do it for Shemp. Not a long level, but there's kind of a lot that goes into it, so hope this helps. I'll be back with night flight next. Our first flight level. I love flights. You're gonna be learning from the best. I'll brag a little bit. I save a lot. I save time on my flights compared to everyone else, so look forward to that. I'll teach you night flight next. See you then.